Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time it is for The Oval on BET. The Oval on BET. Tyler Perry's The Oval on BET. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you. Okay, so is next week the season finale or the week after? I don't know, but let me go ahead and get into this episode because it was quite interesting, unlike the previous couple of weeks. I mean, it wasn't all that, but it was a lot better than we had been seeing. Okay, so let's start with Sam and Cal. Wasn't that weird? Now, both of them knew they was not about to shoot because they was going to shoot into each other's barrel. How are you pointing a gun at... They pointing a gun like this. Hey, you shoot. I want to. Yeah, I thought you was going to shoot. I thought you was going to shoot. Y'all, neither one of y'all was going to shoot at that moment. Cal wasn't going to shoot because he know he can't get out if he shoots Sam. Sam wasn't going to shoot because he want to get the answers, right? So for them to stand off like that, that scene lasted way too long for Cal to just, give up later. So that was kind of weird. Let's talk about Max and Bobby and Lily. Okay, so Lily, again, is on my nerves. Like, she's like blaming Bobby, who has definitely put himself on the line, I don't know how many times for this girl. And she's blaming him for her current situation. Honey, you the one that married the gay man that didn't care nothing about you. You're the one that thinks you know better than Bobby does. You're the one that was in the attic being, water, what do they call it? They dunk you in the water. I forget. It's torture. Waterboarded. I knew I was going to get it. It's that marijuana. Yeah, going over there. So, yeah. You were the one being waterboarded. Was that conducive to your condition? Like, she gets on my nerves, like, the long way. Because, first of all, I would like to have Bobby for myself. That's the first thing. The second thing, you are so ungrateful. This man does the most for you, and you are so ungrateful. You don't deserve it, Lily. You need to go ahead. I think you should go ahead and leave. Go on and leave, Lily. Let Bobby be safe. Since you don't want to be safe and you need to go to your office, you need to have your French vanilla coffee. You need to have avocado on toast in the morning. Girl, bye. You should have thought about that before you decided to go against the White House, before you decided to let Bobby into your husband's office, before you decided to get yourself in all of this doggone trouble, before you decided to take Bobby into the White House, sneak him into the White House. Girl, bye. I'm so over you. And I think Bobby just needs to let you go. I think he needs to free the caged bird. And if she comes back, then she was meant to be with you. And if not, leave her alone. She's just the bird. She's just the bird. And that is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so then we have old Sharon and Dale at Barry's house. Like, it's supposed to be cool. And y'all know Barry walked off last week. So now Sharon and Dale are just sitting and chilling in his house at dinner, eating at the dinner table with Barry's mama and Barry's daddy. Like, everything is cool. Dale's going to ask Richard, how long can I stay here? And then they figured out, it was because of Barry. Barry got a right to be upset. Y'all got bent. Y'all keep on putting this girl in front of y'all son. Like, I don't like it at all. When he came in looking like a lost puppy, holler about I'm sorry and had to apologize to everybody, I was like, okay. But then here comes Mr. Kareem, who, might I add, didn't have 2 words for Sharon last week. And then all of a sudden you got your bearings back and now you're ready to talk and then you're here to look for Sharon. Boy, go on. And Barry had every right to go off because why y'all protecting him? If Sharon wants him protected, she needs to go and protect him. That should not have to be Barry's situation. Barry should not have to deal with Kareem being in his house. Like, Richard forgets, Kareem is the reason he got shot. Kareem was smashing his Sharon on the pharmacy counter. How do y'all expect Barry to be okay with him being in the house? And if she's not with him, why do y'all expect for him to be okay with her being in the house? And I don't know. I think Richard was just full of crap because he chased after Barry. And if y'all saw what I saw, he caught him in that kitchen. But we didn't see him knock him out. Why you didn't knock him out? Why you didn't knock him out? It was no talk and then actual action. And I can never get with that. And then we got the raggedy old first lady. And she's always up to something. What is she up to this week? Trying to kill her son. Because he is progressing. He's getting better. And pretty soon he's going to be out of intensive care. And she can't have that because if he gets better, he's going to start talking. Which he did the killers. What are you afraid he's going to say? That y'all covered it up? You said that you already explained that away. So I don't understand why he can't wake up. I don't understand it. Oh, because he might tell about your extramarital affair as well with the help. Yeah, you're definitely trying to save yourself there, and it's not going to work, Miss Victoria. A mess is what you are. And Donald don't take orders from you. You should know that by now. Donald could care less. Yeah, he called your motorcade, but that's only because he felt like it. He didn't have to. He don't fool with you, girl. Quit acting like you got some type of power over him. And then we have Alan and Alfonso, who I cannot stand, might I add. But Alfonso goes to basically Priscilla's house and gives her the video footage that she looked for, which proves that Jason did the murders. And he takes it to her on a flash drive. Y'all not gonna tell me it wasn't something more going on between them two. And I'm just waiting on the shoe to drop. But he's so darn gonna scared of Sam, I don't know. I used to think they had something going on the side because she just feels like he's going to do whatever she asks him to do. And it would be something if she was cheating on Sam the whole time. Wouldn't that be something? The way she be treating him? Is that why you didn't want to have sex with him, honey? What is it? So, you know, she basically not wanting him to... He wants to go and tell Sam about... you know, what's been going on. And she's like, nah, don't tell Sam yet. Let me go over here and talk to Alan and see what he thinks. And basically, she's telling Alfonso, yeah, she thinks the president and the first lady might have had Ellie killed. Now she wants to go talk to Alan to see if she can get him to join forces with everybody else. And of course, he don't believe it. He don't feel like nobody can protect him because heck, Ellie got her brains blown out right in front of him, and her brain matter was on his face like, psh. I wouldn't trust anybody either if I was Alan. He's been through way too much. So I definitely get it. I guess we'll go back to Sam because Sam's down there in the basement with Cal. And you know, Cal is basically losing his mind. He's tired of being down there. Sam is explaining to him if something happens to him, he's never getting out because he told him Griff was being arrested and nobody was coming for him. And so, and even if they did, they couldn't get to him because the codes change every 15 minutes. See, and that's different than what it was before, but he's saying now that he has to go back to his desk to reset the code. And only he can do it because he's the one that activated it. So he doesn't, it doesn't look like he's believed at this point. I don't think Cal believes Fat Meat's greasy. And I really don't appreciate Tyler Perry having Cal call Sam, who is a grown-ass man, boy. Really? It's becoming too evident to me, Tyler. Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep having these people talk to black people like that? I don't understand. Like, can somebody please explain it to me? Why does Tyler keep doing this? Like, why do you empower these people to say these racist things? And I don't care what anybody says. A grown man calling a black man a boy is basically minimizing his manhood. I don't understand. So the moment that, you know, he got Cal to put the gun down, he should have known he had two weapons. Like, you didn't even make him raise his pants leg up. What made you think he gonna take one and not the other when you know y'all carry backups? I don't understand. And so, of course, Cal takes the backup and he shoots Sam in the back when Sam's walking out the room. which is typical of Cal, because Cal's a wussy. He's a wussy, and I don't like him. So I really wish Sam would have shot him instead of Sam getting shot. But I'm almost willing to bet. I mean, he shot him in the left side, in his back. So it could affect his heart, but I'm thinking he probably got shot in the shoulder. I don't know, but Khaled, he can't be the smartest, smartest kid in the classroom. He can't be the sharpest pencil in the box, because why would you shoot the one man that can get you out of there? Like, oh, because Tyler Perry told your character. Never mind. Now I know why. It just doesn't make very much sense to me. So as far as I'm concerned, we did see Victoria go to the hospital and try to kill her son, acting like she don't know what happened. They just told her he was fine. And of course, Hunter knows exactly what she did. He's like, what did you do? Tell me now. She ain't gonna tell you. She is gonna act all hysterical and then give you a look and then start acting hysterical again. But I hope there are cameras watching her. Please let there be cameras watching her. Like, seriously. I don't appreciate her, whatever she did. And I don't know what that was. Like, what could she have done? Did she put something in his mouth? Did she inject something in his IV? Didn't really show. She just showed her looking back and standing up and walking towards him. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that situation. I don't know what's going to happen with any situation, actually. Like, it seems like Richard is going to keep everybody in the same house, which to me is a recipe for destruction. Or he just wants his son to move out. Like, he's literally putting everybody before his son, and he still hasn't delivered his granddaughter. So he's really making it like these people's lives are way more important than Callie's. And so I definitely understand Barry's anger, his frustration, and I'm hoping that they catch it soon before Barry do something to everybody. Barry might come back blasting. We just don't know. Because I'm sure he doesn't feel very loved right now. It's like he's not heard by his parents, and they don't care. And they're going to keep telling him to respect them and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying he should disrespect them, but I'm feeling like they should be respecting him as well, and they should hear him. And they don't. But they hear Sharon. They hear Dale. They hear Kareem. So when he came back in and said, I ain't taking my apology back, I don't blame him. But Richard wasn't going to do nothing. I think Lily is out of her mind. I still want to know who she called that day on the phone. But we all knew that she was going to be stupid enough to call Donald. And he probably had some way to trace that phone, even though they said it was untraceable. But he said he knew exactly where she is, because the vice president wasn't smart enough to understand that their biggest donor owns that hotel. So, yeah, he is very, very slow. Very. And he said that the wife was dumber than a box of rocks. I don't know about that. I think she's a little cunning as well. And I think you might be underestimating her, Donald. We'll just have to see. And we'll just have to see what happens with the gang next week. I don't want to give too much because it wasn't a whole lot in the episode. But to me, it was enough for me to actually report without, sadness. Like, oh, again, another wasted hour of my life that I can't get back. So this was a good episode as far as I'm concerned. And that ain't saying a lot for this series, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. And that's pretty good for this series. But again, if you haven't, let me stop before I get blackballed before I even get into business for real. But if you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. You are appreciated. And again, I'm going to announce we do have a contest continuing to go on. $1,000 when we get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm also giving away a Telfar bag of your choice and something else I bought last week that I'm not going to tell you what it is until we get to 800 subscribers, and y'all just refuse to subscribe. So you know what? I'm going to tell y'all like this. By the end of the year, I'm cutting it off because I've been running this contest for a year and a half and we still aren't at 1,000 subscribers. I'm over it. So I'm giving you guys until the end of the year. So you better share. You better tell your friends. Better tell somebody if you want the chance to win that $1,000, because then I don't care when it comes. You know what? I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of this. Y'all just don't appreciate that. Yeah, I'm tired of this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this no more because y'all are playing with me. Y'all playing with the girl. Y'all playing with the girl. I so feel played with though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I'm not saying anything about the 630 some people who have subscribed. I don't care if we family. Thank you, boo. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. I'm not saying anything against y'all. It's the other billions of people who ain't subscribed that I got an issue with. If I was one of them gossip channels, I'd be in there my subscribers if I was out here telling people's business. But I'm not, because I don't know nobody's business. I'm going to cut it off. Because y'all know I go all night. I'm a comedian, for real, for real. But I do, again, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. Even if you didn't subscribe, you tuning in helps me as well, and you are very appreciated, okay? And that is my $5.02. Peace.